Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The whispers around Flagstaff had already reached a fever pitch when a bombshell-leaked memo from TLC allegedly surfaced online, and if the contents are true, then Sister Wives is not only fighting for survival, but manufacturing drama in ways even longtime fans never expected, with shocking claims that the network concocted a new wife storyline to breathe life into what insiders are calling a dying show that has been bleeding ratings since Christine Brown's explosive departure and Janelle's heartbreaking reveal that she walked away with almost nothing. And while TLC has not officially confirmed or denied the existence of this memo, sources close to the production describe it as a desperate strategy meeting document circulated to producers in late 2024, outlining a bold yet controversial plan to either introduce or heavily tease the arrival of a so-called new wife for Kody Brown as a last-ditch gimmick to preserve the illusion of polygamy, even as the family structure has long since collapsed, because with Mary gone, Janelle gone, and Christine living her best life with David Woolley, what is left is simply Kody and Robin locked in a strained monogamy that audiences no longer find compelling. So TLC allegedly decided to pivot to shock value by dangling the possibility of fresh blood in the marriage, not to document real life, but to ignite fan speculation, outrage, and engagement, which in the age of reality TV translates directly into renewed ratings, ad buys, and streaming deals. And the memo apparently spelled it out in blunt terms, saying that Sister Wives had lost its core premise and could not sustain viewership on Kody and Robin's domestic struggles alone. So producers were urged to script conversations, plant rumors, and tease in confessionals the idea that Kody had options or was considering courting someone new, all while knowing no actual woman had been vetted, courted, or invited into the family, essentially dangling a lie to keep audiences on the hook. And fans who have watched since season 1 feel betrayed by this manipulation because the heart of the show had always been the raw, messy authenticity of plural marriage, the jealousy, the house-building dreams, the shared faith, the children navigating their parents' choices. But now with the leaked memo, what viewers see is a cynical corporate machine trying to resuscitate a show that may have reached its natural end. And the irony is that the Browns themselves, particularly Christine and Janelle, had long accused Kody of failing to live authentically by playing favorites, bending his own faith rules, and refusing to treat his wives equally. And now TLC is accused of doing the exact same thing to fans by pretending plural marriage still exists, when in truth it has collapsed into a fractured, bitter family feud, with lawsuits, property disputes over Coyote Pass, and Instagram wars taking the place of shared dinners and parenting chaos. And the memo even suggests that casting should not be ruled out to find a potential new wife character who could be introduced, perhaps as a friend of Robin's or a woman from the faith community, not necessarily to marry Kody in real life, but to generate enough storyline content for another 2 or 3 seasons. And that level of manipulation has sparked outrage because it confirms what critics of reality television have long argued, that even so-called unscripted shows rely on artificial narratives when the real story runs dry. And in this case, the real story, Kody's marriage implosion, was riveting on its own. But now that the dust has settled and the family is scattered, TLC seems unwilling to let go of a once-hit franchise, even if it means manufacturing a new wife that doesn't exist. Which is why some fans say the network is gaslighting its audience, while others argue that all television is entertainment and the Browns themselves signed up for this machine. But either way, the leaked memo raises existential questions about how long Sister Wives can limp along, whether viewers will accept the charade, and whether Kody is complicit in keeping alive the illusion of polygamy because the paycheck depends on it, with critics pointing out that Kody has consistently portrayed himself as financially stretched while also flaunting expensive guns, cars, and donations. So the incentive to play along with TLC's deception would be strong, and if the new wife storyline is indeed a fabrication, then it may go down as the most audacious stunt in reality TV history, not because a new cast member was added, but because it weaponized fans' investment in a family's faith, struggles, and heartbreak to sell an illusion. And already online communities are buzzing with fury, with Reddit threads dissecting every word of the leaked memo, TikTok creators speculating about potential fake wives, and Instagram fan accounts calling for boycotts of TLC until the network issues an apology. Yet others admit they will still tune in, drawn to the train wreck even if they know it is partly staged, proving that controversy is itself currency in modern media, and so the leaked memo is not just a scandal about one family, but a mirror reflecting the wider sickness of reality television, where authenticity is only maintained as long as it makes money, and once it doesn't, authenticity is sacrificed at the altar of ratings, leaving fans and participants alike complicit in sustaining a lie that began with a genuine story of love and faith but now teeters on the edge of becoming little more than scripted drama wrapped in illusion of truth. And as the Brown family fractures further, with Janelle focusing on her health journey, Christine thriving with David, Mary exploring her new love life, and Robin clinging to the ashes of a dream she once promised would last forever, fans are left wondering whether the new wife will ever arrive, or whether she already has, only not in reality, but in the imaginations of desperate producers trying to save a sinking ship that may never sail again. Since its September 26, 2010, debut on TLC, the reality television series Sister Wives has been a divisive yet persistent presence in American popular culture. The show gives viewers an insight into the complexity of a polygamist family managing social condemnation, interpersonal dynamics, and legal challenges by following the lives of Kody Brown, his current wife Robin, his prior spouses Mary, Janelle, and Christine, and their 18 children. From a fresh examination of many marriages to a story characterized by family strife, public scrutiny, and changing storylines, Sister Wives has changed over its nearly 15-year run. The recent rumors of a purported leaked memo that TLC created a plot about a new wife in order to increase viewership for a dying show have generated heated discussion among both critics and fans. In order to critically examine the topic without taking unsubstantiated assertions at face value, this research explores the background of Sister Wives, the supposed memo, the reasons behind TLC's production choices, and the wider ramifications for reality television. The claims of the alleged leaked memo. The idea of a leaked memo, indicating that TLC made up a plot about Kody Brown thinking about getting a new wife in order to bring Sister Wives back to life, arises from a flurry of fan-driven discussion and internet conjecture, which is further heightened by tabloid-style headlines. The rumor is consistent with a teaser in the Season 20 trailer, which was released on August 21, 2025, in which Kody mentions receiving an email from a woman interested in joining the family. This moment, along with Robin's obviously unhappy response, has stoked speculation that TLC is staging drama to keep viewers interested in a show whose original premise, showcasing a functioning polygamist family, has unraveled as 3 of Kody's 4 wives have left him. The assertion that TLC is using a new wife falsehood to salvage a dying show depends on a number of variables. First, despite dwindling popularity in recent seasons, Sister Wives continues to be a reliable TLC program, with Season 19 averaging strong numbers according US TVDB. The departure of Christine in November 2021, followed by Janelle and Mary, drastically changed the nature of the show, turning it from a story about several marriages to one about family breakup. Since Kody now lives monogamously with Robin in Flagstaff, Arizona, some viewers have begun to wonder if the show's title and concept are still relevant. Second, claims of manufactured drama are given credence by TLC's history of using sensationalizing content to increase viewership, which is evident in other contentious programs like Toddlers and Tiaras and Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. The claim, however, is still hypothetical in the absence of hard proof of the memo, such as a public document or quotes from TLC insiders, and might have been the result of fan ire or clickbait headlines meant to capitalize on the show's divisive image. It is worthwhile to look at the Season 20 trailer and other publications in order to evaluate this rumor critically. Kody's battle with his broken family, his wish to move again and start fresh, and Robin's steadfast confidence in plural marriage in spite of Kody's reservations are all highlighted in the trailer. As is customary in reality TV, the suggestion of a woman asking to join the family seems like a fleeting, dramatic moment that has been edited for maximum impact. This story point is supported by sources such as People and TLC.com, but they present it as a continuation of Cody's ongoing exploration of many marriages rather than as the official inclusion of a new wife. In light of popular suspicion regarding Cody and Robin's narrative control, the lack of an official TLC announcement regarding a leaked memo raises the possibility that the rumor is an exaggeration of this teaser. Cody's alleged editing impact, as mentioned in Parade, may contribute to the idea that TLC rewrites plots to support his viewpoint, but this does not prove that a memo exists. The development of Sister Wives and their difficulties. It is crucial to examine Sister Wives' history and the difficulties it has encountered in order to see why such a rumor can become popular. The Brown family, Cody, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and their 13 children, were first shown to fans when the show debuted in 2010. Robin and her 3 children from a previous marriage eventually joined the family. By portraying polygamy as a loving, practical way of life based on their fundamentalist Mormon beliefs, the family aimed to normalize it. With Janelle, Christine, and eventually Robin joining through spiritual unions, which they claimed were permissible under Utah law at the time, Cody was legally wedded to Mary. With plots that focused on their everyday life, parenting difficulties, and attempts to fight against societal discrimination, the show's early seasons highlighted the family's cohesiveness. But the idea behind the show was controversial from the start. Although certain conservative Mormon sects engage in polygamy, it is banned in Utah. The Browns were forced to move from Lehi, Utah, to Las Vegas, Nevada, in 2010 as a result of a bigamy inquiry brought on by their public exposure. This legal investigation, which was covered in a 2010 Reuters story, highlighted the dangers the Browns faced when they appeared on the show, which they defended as a way to support polygamous households. A 2013 district court decision in their favor was the result of the probe, although it was later overturned on appeal in 2016. The show's emphasis switched from lobbying to interpersonal drama as a result of this legal drama and personal issues, including Mary's 2015 catfishing controversy and the wives' mounting hostilities. The dynamics of the Brown family have undergone a significant transformation by season 20, which is scheduled to debut on September 28, 2025. The multiple marriage came to an end with Christine's departure in 2021, and then Janelle and Mary left. Season 19 of the show focused on the family's mourning and the memorial for Janelle and Cody's son Garrison, who tragically committed suicide in March 2024. Mary's attempt at speed dating, Janelle's quest for a spiritual divorce, Christine's transition to married life with David Woolley, and Cody's efforts to make amends with his ex-wives are all explored in the current season. According to TLC.com and People, Cody publicly doubts the feasibility of plural marriage, while Robin, the sole surviving wife, adheres to the idea. Critics contend that Sister Wives no longer reflects its original aim as a result of this fragmentation, raising the possibility that TLC may add fictitious plotlines, such as a prospective new wife, to stay relevant. The production techniques and reality TV tropes of TLC. The background of TLC helps explain why viewers would believe the network is creating a new wife plot. TLC was first established by NASA as an instructional channel, but under Discovery Communications, it developed into a center for dramatic reality TV, featuring programs like My 600 Pounds and 19 Kids and Counting. Both fans and critics are drawn to life and Breaking Amish. According to a 2015 Maclean's article, TLC is a modern freak show, leveraging unusual lifestyles to draw in voyeuristic viewers. Controversies have resulted from this strategy, including the termination of Here Comes Honey Boo Boo following stories of Mama June's troubled relationship and accusations of fraud against Joanne Wells, a cast member of Gypsy Sisters. The way that Sister Wives portrayed polygamy also drew criticism. Some, like Nancy Grace, demanded that Cody be prosecuted, while others, like Sherry Peterman, criticized the show's moral implications. TLC frequently uses dramatic editing techniques to keep people interested. For example, fans expecting accountability were irritated by Cody and Robin's unwillingness to participate in the season 19 tell-all, according to Collider. Parade mentions Cody's alleged power over which scenes show, which raises the possibility that TLC may alter stories to please important cast members at the price of accuracy. The focus on a woman getting in touch with Cody in the Season 20 trailer may be an instance of selective editing, in which a small exchange is presented as a significant plot event to create excitement. As observed in other programs like 90 Day Fiancé, where personal tensions are intensified for narrative impact, this is consistent with TLC's larger approach of employing cliffhangers and dramatic teasers.